Tonight is Monday. We're gonna have some portobello fajitas with some homemade beans and Mexican rice. Y'all are gonna see lots of meatless meals this week, or pretty much all meatless meals except for maybe some bacon if we make breakfast. So I'll just show you how I'm making the beans. I just put 2 cups of some pinto beans. I rinsed them, and then I brought 2 quarts of water to a boil and then added the beans. And then I just turned the heat down to about medium low. I'm just gonna let it boil gently for a couple hours. It says 2 to 2.5 hours. And then as it gets closer to being done, I'll add some salt to it. See that little hand in there? Hi, Jordy. I'll add some salt to it and some Rotel. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, the beans are done. I added probably like 1.5 teaspoons of salt to them, plus some of the Rotel. They've been cooking for a long time, so that's why it's like burnt on the side, but they taste good. So I just got them on low. I made some of the Mexican rice, which I made a video about a while back, so I'll post that below, the link to it, how to make it. And then for the fajitas, I cut up an onion, a red and a green bell pepper. So I'm just sauteing that for a couple minutes in some olive oil, and then I'm going to add my mushrooms. So I added the mushrooms. I had an 8-ounce thing of baby Bella mushrooms. It calls for 2 large portobello mushrooms, but these were cheaper, so I just got these. And then a tablespoon of taco seasoning. I've had some homemade for a while, so I just used that. But in the recipe for these fajitas, she also has a recipe for homemade taco seasoning, so you could use that if you follow this recipe. And I'm just gonna let that cook for like 8 minutes and warm up some tortillas, cut up an avocado, and cut up a lime, because I think you add lime juice to this at the end. And there it is. What do you think, Jared? Do you like them? Meatless smell good or no?
Beans are good. Rice is good. This is different. It's actually tasty though.
Yeah, I added lime juice to it and salt at the end, and we're just serving it with our avocados, cheese, sour cream, salsa over there. And it's a yummy meatless Mexican dinner.
I love mushrooms, so.
I don't, but I cook them for him. We're gonna have a mango tonight with our dinner, and one of you asked how I peel it. So I'm gonna show you, and y'all can tell me if this is how you do yours. Doesn't look like this one was quite ready, which kind of stinks, but oh well. So I just cut the skin off first. Okay, and then I just start cutting it into chunks around the seed. And that's all there is to it. That's what's left is the seed. It seems like there's some meat left on there, but as you get closer to the seed, that's not as good of texture for eating it anyway. So, and then I'll just chop these up into little smaller pieces. And there's a yummy mango. You know you got a good mango when you're cutting it and it's like extremely juicy and getting everywhere, which this one definitely is not juicy, so it wasn't quite ready. But that's how you know when you got a good mango. Tonight for dinner, it is Wednesday. We are having some veggie fried rice, which I filmed the recipe for how to make this. So I'll probably have that up before this dinner video, so go check that out if you're interested. And then just some green beans. All I do was boil a little bit of water, and these are fresh green beans with the ends washed and cut the ends off. And so I just cook them in the water for between 5 and 10 minutes, just until they're tender, and then drain them, and then add a little bit of butter, not a little bit, quite a bit of butter, and some salt. And they are delicious, and we're just having it with the mango. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Tonight for dinner, it is Friday. We are having mushroom Florentine pasta, and I recorded how I make this recipe, so I will put that in a separate video, how to make it. It has really good flavor, and It has mushrooms, which Jared loves, so that's why I chose it. And then we're just need to use up one of our tomatoes, so that's why I sliced that. And some grapefruit. And then JoJo gets some pasta and cucumber and an orange. Tonight on Monday for dinner, we are just having spaghetti because I haven't just made simple spaghetti in forever, and it sounded good. So with some steamed green beans seasoned with butter and salt. And then Jared made bread with butter and garlic salt and Parmesan cheese, and then some kiwi and pear. For dinner tonight on Tuesday, it's our FPU night, so we have to do something quick. But we made some breakfast. Jared made some eggs, and he's having some bacon. And we made our skillet potatoes, and I'm just eating them in some corn tortillas with some of more of our leftover beans, finishing those off. And then we got some pineapple. And I guess that is it. Got ketchup and salsa to put on our eggs and stuff, but that's what's for dinner.